Yep.
Uh,
Come on. Steady. Take a sit down.
it's completely all my fault.
Listen, Maggie. Sometimes you never know what's going to happen. And that is definitely one of those things that cannot be predicted. Look, you're trying to help people. You're trying to, I don't know, build a bridge. How were you meant to know that was going to
And why?
happen?
Because about 12 people were telling me. You know?
Yeah, but sometimes people will just say that because look, we know that everyone hates Bernadette and Leroy. Sometimes it's nice to try and give people the benefit of the doubt. You did that with me, right? Everyone thinks I'm a bastard. I'm not a cannibal, but I'm still a cunt, you know? It's not your fault, Maggie. That person would have lashed out at someone sooner or later.
I know, but I should have known that. I should have known. I can't. Oh, I just can't stop thinking about what could have happened if it had been worse. That could be so much worse.
But it isn't. It's not. It's not. It's not, Maggie. Listen, what you're running here, this family you've built, this establishment, it's gonna bring things like this. And you can't take it all on your own head. If anything, I'm partly to blame as well. If you're blaming yourself, Maggie, then I have to as well. It was all our idea. We spoke about bringing Bernadette back. You can't take this all on your own head. You can't. You can't do that. You can't. You can't beat yourself up over it, Maggie. You can't do that.
I don't know if I can do this business thing. I don't know how to
Hey.
to
You
be in
are,
charge of all these people and the sun just messing it up, you know?
Maggie. You know, I've only ever really known one strong woman in my life. And that was my auntie, and I never thought I'd meet anyone stronger than her. And I was quite young when I left. You remind me of her.
No tissues are on it.
You remind me of her. You are a strong woman. What you've made here. You bring people together. We're going to have bumps, Maggie. We're going to have things like this. It's something that's going to happen. You know, things like this are going to happen. Miss Maggie.
No one's going to want to come to the Milky Hole anyway.
Maggie.
It's not safe. It's not a safe place to be.
Is anywhere. Even if we can just offer that tiny little bit of comfort to people. That's more comfort than other places. Than being out there. You know? And you offer that. You've made a family. And yes, something's gone wrong and it's not going to just heal itself over quickly. I understand that. I do. I get it. But it'll get better. And they won't blame you. They don't blame you. Look at Siddiqui. The twat. The lovely... You're an amazing woman, Maggie. You need to remember that. Don't give up. Please. Because if you give up, I don't know what I'm going to do either.
I just feel so stupid. Naive. I should know better. I've been on this earth long enough.
Everyone makes mistakes, Miss Maggie. But this isn't your mistake to own. If anything, it's all of ours. And everyone goes on about it happened to us. Bernadette came to the Milky Hole. You didn't invite her in to start with. Just tried to be diplomatic and speak about it instead of being violent and trying to deal with it in a violent matter. And I know that maybe, yes, we could say maybe we should have done that and you should have listened. But if we keep thinking about things we should have done, then you can say that about everything, right? Right.
Any damage this does to the Milky Way, I'm prepared to take it and take it on, you know, because it's.
And I'll take it on with you.
It was a bad decision for me.
And me. Not just you. Before you spoke, me and Flo talked about it. I agreed with it too. So if people have got things to say, I'll take that with you. I don't want you taking all the blame. You shouldn't have to. You shouldn't have to at all. I'm sorry I'm not too good at these kind of things. I just find myself, just telling you what I think about you, and that's that you're an amazing woman. And I know that might not help in this kind of situation because you're still going to kick yourself and blame yourself. I get there. I've been there in certain situations. I have, but hopefully you'll take some kind of positives from it. But I've got you, Maggie. I'll take the blame as well. It's not just you, if we have to, you know. I promise.
I just hope she's okay.
Me too. But
What do you think? What? I don't know what to do.
I tell you what we're going to do. We're going to do what you want to do. Right? So, we go back to the Milky Hole. These are the options, I guess. We go back to the Milky Hole. We carry on. We speak to people. We deal with it. It's probably the best situation, the worst situation, but the best thing we can do because we'll be there. Or you go and take a break somewhere and you have a ride out, clear your mind. But I can honestly assure you, Maggie, that people are not going to blame you. They're not. You consider yourself, people are telling you that, but it's yourself. You're telling yourself that it's your fault. It's not. If anything, it's more me. It's more me that did this. Maybe because I didn't want to just cause any bloodshed the first time they came around. I should have just dealt with it. I don't know. I found out that Miss Bernadette or Leroy tried to eat flows farther because apparently he's plump and ready for the taking. Maybe I should have done something then. I just didn't want to shed any blood inside the Milky Hole, so I thought, yeah, let's try and be diplomatic. And you've just done the exact same thing, Maggie. It just so happens that something's happened on after you've said it. It could have happened when I said it, but I still said it.
I don't know what the next. They're just gonna keep coming back. Maybe Elio was right. Elio said.
Oh, fuck Elio. I'm sorry, Maggie. He's a kid.
Elio said
Wiser than him.
you need safe place for the bees in the ground.
Yes, I said that I said that today as well. I did. I said it the other day. But who's going to do it? Everyone talks about it, Miss Maggie. The pickle man did. They all talk about it. They'll say, oh, he should be dead. The only safe place for that fucking clown is in the ground. No one does anything about it. Apparently they've tried, but that's not good enough, is it? People talk about doing it, but they never do it. So what you tried to do was help the situation.
I never thought anyone was just evil. What if they're just evil? I didn't think that was a real thing, you know? I just thought that it wasn't well.
Miss Maggie, you did what you thought was right. You did what you thought was right, Miss Maggie. That's all you did. Listen, if I could, for you, if I could take that little creepy clown, Miss Bernadette, out of that law office, take them far right west, bury them neck deep in the sand, cover them with scorpions, like I did with the I would do that. I would. For you. And I would have done it before. But Maggie, I need you to listen to me. I need you to listen to me. It's not your fault. You sitting here and getting upset. It's not going to help anything. Everyone loves you, Maggie. You're an icon. You're the Maggie's milk of the Milky Hole of Valentine. No one's gonna. It's not gonna change. They're not gonna think that it's your fault. I promise. Promise, Maggie.
I just have to go back and face the music.
Yes, and I'll be there to face the music with you by your side.
Okay. Okay, just give me a second to go. I'm going to just compose myself first. Right, I'm gonna go, get more tissues. How good is Joe Play?